Want to know what makes a woman feel genuinely excited to see you again after the first date? Most men focus on all the wrong things and miss out on one crucial approach that consistently creates attraction and connection. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create a first date that stands out from the rest and leaves her desiring to see you again. Stay to the end because I want to give you a little gift by sharing a little simple but powerful technique that changes everything. Hey, I'm Olivia. I'm a love and confidence coach, and I specialize in working with men to help them to develop authentic confidence and master social skills, communication, and dating. If that sounds like the kind of thing you're interested in, then do be sure to subscribe and join our community. Anyway, let's get back to talking about how you can create a first date that is going to make you stand out from the rest. Okay, great. So you plucked up the courage to go over and talk to a woman that you find really attractive. You asked for her number and you even got her out on a date. Brilliant. That's the hard part done, right? Not quite. It's all well and good getting the date, but now it's time to create an opportunity to authentically connect. And if you actually decide that you like this girl, to leave her craving to see you again. Let me share something that might surprise you. Having been on my fair share of first dates myself, and having spoken to hundreds of women over the years about their first date experiences, I've noticed a clear pattern between the men who get the second, third, and fourth dates versus those that never get a second thought after we say goodbye at the end of the night. The difference wasn't about their job, their looks, or even their confidence. It came down to one simple skill: how they were able to create opportunities for deep connection and attraction during the date. Specifically, the questions that they asked, how they asked them, and how they used them as a springboard to get to know each other on a deeper level. The most memorable men, they are the ones who know how to create genuine attraction and connection. The ones who make a woman feel seen, heard, attractive, and present. These are the kind of dates that the conversation is flowing so effortlessly that the two of you get lost in a bubble for hours. You lose track of time, and before you know it, the restaurant is closing and everybody else has left, and you haven't even noticed the time going by. Asking good questions and making good conversation is central to creating an opportunity for this kind of connection. But not just any questions, quality questions that allow space for you to really get to know each other on a deeper level. Okay, now I'm ready for my first date. I'm about to share 5 questions with you. Now, these aren't your typical first date questions. These questions have been carefully crafted to create opportunities for emotional intimacy and depth. It's important to note that when you're asking these questions, it's not simply about asking the question. Really listen to the answers that you're given. Take time to build on what she shares and dig deeper, rather than jumping to your answer to the question. It's quite likely after you take an interest in her that she's probably going to ask you what your answer would be afterwards anyway. Number 1, dreams and barriers. Ask her, what's something that you've always dreamed of doing, and what stopped you from doing it? This question does something very powerful. It opens up the door for her to not only share about her dreams, but also to share about her vulnerabilities. Listen carefully to both parts of her answer. Her dream reveals what inspires her, while her barriers show you what she's working through. This creates an opportunity for you to give her encouragement, to build on her dreams, to get to know her on a deeper level, and also to share, in turn, what your dreams and barriers are with her. This creates space for genuine encouragement and understanding. 2, imagination and values. If you could wake up tomorrow with one new skill or ability, what would it be and why? This question brings an air of playfulness and curiosity to the conversation. At the same time, it can help you to reveal something deeper about her, her values, and what's missing in her life right now. It's light enough for the first date, but it opens the door for more meaningful conversation to happen. Pay attention to not just what she chooses, but also the why behind it. Often the why is the thing that reveals the most about us as a person. 3, getting to know her childhood and her story. Ask her, what's one memory from your childhood that has shaped who you are today? This question creates such an opportunity for vulnerability and openness, and it shows her that you're interested in getting to know her journey and the person that she has become as a result of it. It shows that you're interested in getting to know who she has been and not just who she is right now. And it also invites her to share something meaningful without getting too overly personal on the first date. When she shares her story, notice what aspects she emphasizes and how the experience influenced her. 4, Personal growth. What's something that you've been through that taught you a lot about yourself? This question allows her to share personal growth experiences in whatever way feels comfortable to her. It shows her also that you're a man who values self-awareness and personal growth. Her answer will reveal her resilience and how she processes experiences, which are crucial aspects to understand for building an authentic connection. And finally, number 5, what does love mean to you? This might seem a little bit bold for a first date, but when asked naturally, it reveals her perspective on relationships and emotional closeness without directly asking about past relationships. Pay attention to if she focuses on actions, feelings, or principles in her answer. This tells you a lot about how she experiences and expresses love, and it also gives you the opportunity to see how compatible you are in this area. Okay, so here's the bonus tip. The art of delivery. Here's what makes these questions truly effective. It's not just about what you ask. It's about how you ask, how you listen, and how you respond. These are not interview questions. They're conversation starters. They're connection builders. They're opportunities for deeper emotional intimacy and closeness to happen. Let them arise naturally from the flow of conversation. And most importantly, when she answers, be genuinely curious. The most important thing is that you show her that she has your full and undivided attention. Next, it's about building on what she shares. Show her that you're not just simply asking questions, but that you are genuinely interested to get to know her perspectives, and her understanding of the world. When she is sharing, look directly in her eyes. You can use these moments of listening and being captivated and engaged with what she's saying as an opportunity to move closer and introduce light touch. You may start caressing her arms or her hands gently, or placing a hand on her knee. Pay attention to how receptive she is in her body language to this. Does she put her hand back on you? Does she also start to caress you back? Paying attention to these cues will also let you know how comfortable she is for physical touch to begin happening at this point in the conversation. Remember, the goal is not to get through all of these questions. It's to find the ones that spark genuine conversation. You may find that you just ask one of these questions and it triggers a really long, interesting conversation to start tangentially spiraling out from that point, in which case you don't need to ask any more of these questions. The whole point is that we are creating opportunities for deeper and meaningful connection to happen. And as an added bonus, these questions also teach you both about each other and your level of compatibility throughout the date by sharing about your values, the way you think, and the way that you communicate. Here's a quick caveat. You may ask some of these questions and find that you don't really like the answers, or you might find that she seems to be quite unreceptive and closed when you're asking these questions. You may very well come away from this date feeling that the connection isn't really resonating for you, and that is completely okay. These questions are allowing you to explore her level of openness and your compatibility on various different aspects of life. These questions are just a means of creating opportunity for connection. Once you throw out the first move, it's up to both of you to navigate the dance of that conversation and let it take you wherever it wants to go naturally. Maybe you get lost in beautiful, heartfelt memories. Maybe you laugh and joke together and get really playful. Maybe you get lost in a deep philosophical conversation about life. Simply witness how the connection between you naturally manifests and feel into how it flows between both of you. This will tell you a lot about what you need to know about whether or not you want to see her again for a second date. Because remember, a date is not just about her wanting to see you again, it's also about you deciding if you want to see her again. And the truth is, your level of compatibility and chemistry is going to come out naturally through that vehicle. Drop a comment below with your favorite question that you're looking forward to asking on your next first date. Or let us know about any questions that haven't been mentioned here that you really like asking on your first dates that creates a genuine, deep connection. And do be sure to subscribe for more insights on communication, confidence, social skills, and navigating modern dating. A big part of navigating modern dating is ensuring that you're not getting stuck in the loop of seeking external validation when you're coming to your dates, that you're able to be the most authentic, real version of yourself. So, lucky for you, I have a video that talks extensively about how you can start to build a healthier relationship with yourself. Do be sure to check out the video that's on screen now, where I talk extensively about how you can start letting go of a need for external validation and start building a deeper sense of self-worth that makes you infinitely more sexy and attractive to the woman of your dreams. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.